All right, most welcome back from that break. Like I did say, 30 minutes have been spent with you already. We are remaining with 30 good minutes. In these 30 good minutes, we are still going to learn something from Savvy. That is, of course, in massive swords, massive arts, and massive cuts. Three things on one person, bearing one name. That is being serious. Sometimes, someone will have a shop and you'll be like, okay, here I'm dealing with cosmetics. It's called massive cosmetics. I'm giving you an example. And then you reach in maybe a barber shop, you be like, this is a barber shop, and then you give another name, maybe Savvy, something of that kind. Another place, maybe because those people who do it, they don't want to be followed up. They are being so smart, because some will be like, okay, Savvy is having massive sword, Savvy is having massive art, Savvy is having massive cuts, like all in one person. No, this person super yebo. People will start to talk. But anyways, that is just a crack. I was just cracking jokes. Let's leave that aside. We are still welcoming him back shortly. We want to know quite a number of things from him. You must welcome back from the break.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's hit the nail on top straight away. We are starting straight away with the challenges you face from day one up to date. I know there are quite many. If you have time, you can pick for us the kicky ones, or if you still want to take us through, going pola. Let's go slowly and you bring them all on the floor. Someone want to know it, please.
Yeah,
go
just going to break this.
Okay.
As the first thing was the barber shop graphics in. Okay, on the barber shop, like the moment of learning was a bit hectic, like times with the Caesar got outdated a bit more, and then I was like, here I think I need to upgrade up to the machine now. I was like, damn. And as a first timer with the machine, these machines are heavy.
Yes.
That was one of the biggest challenges I have. So you could not go real with your lining or with your fadings. Like there's that moment that the machine vibrates, like it's heavy. Trust me, right now, if we're going to switch on the machine for you, it gets like the vibration is so heavy. So that was one of my challenges, because I was also young by then. So it was very hard.
At one point, maybe to throw you down.
Yes, so I have ever thrown the machine because it was very heavy for me, and the vibration was.
Sometimes when there's someone that does my hair, I'm like, okay, the vibration, I keep feeling it, and I'm like, how is this person feeling? The one holding?
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm feeling something does the vibration you get. So you, the barber, when you're doing it on someone's head, you have all high chances of throwing the machine.
Yeah, obvious. But then, but that was early enough. But then now, I don't think if I can ever, unless my mind is not where I'm working, I obviously keep it safe, because I know they're so delicate and expensive at the same time.
But when you're stressed, you don't need to work.
Yeah, so that is it. But then other challenges were the value of what you give out, the paybacks were a bit low, and then you need to survive through. So those were questions that I kept asking myself, and like, how long is this going to take, and how long is this going to upgrade to the next level that I'm going to see myself grow? And like, okay, the purpose was not really so much to grow, but the growth was part of my business. Yeah, of course. So anyone who is doing business, the mind is so deep into growth. So that is what I was really looking up to. But then I kept slow with it until today, that I have not seen so much growth with it, but at least now I have the display of it. So then I'm working hard to have the growth. Those are the challenges at most that I had. But then again, the other challenges were having the machines, the personal machines. That was a big challenge, because you would work, you would get 2,000 ceilings, you would get 5,000 ceilings. Yeah, of time that you have wasted in, all that you have been in the system. You expect yourself having something already, but then me, it was very hard. It took me a while. I think all this I started when I was 13 years with the barber, and even the graphics came in around that age, and up to today I still have them. So like, I've not really been so regular with them, but I have these things that I'm doing. Yeah, bit in bit, I'm trying to do them up. Yeah.
Great. There is it, and we are in position to know that a challenge is from him, and they're quite many, but of course he is in position to break them down. If someone sits down and tells you the challenges he or she is facing in business, trust me, the whole day this person will be telling you one by one. And then of course this is the challenge, and this is how I overcome it. It's ABCD. I overcome it through this and that. That is how actual people move on with business. Like I've always been saying that there's no person in business who is successful and this person never encounter challenges. Amid these challenges, this person keeps going. Now all these challenges he is facing or he has faced in the business, if you was some other person will be like, okay, I think I need to drop this down, let me focus on something else. Yet that is the passion, that is the love you have for arts, that is the love you have for haircut, that is the love you have for photography. So how are you going to drop this? Where else will you start? You're going to start learning from zero, yet you already have idea of something you have acquired for good years. Free. No one taught you. You went and learned it in a very hard way. So our dear viewers, all you need to do is sometimes let's not give up so quick. Unless you are seeing your business is not working. Like I said, if it's not working, do you have someone to talk to? Who is this person you're going to talk to? I think that one right away I'm going to learn from Savvy. In case you're facing challenges in your business, like you're saying, no, today it's not like how we expected it to be. Do you have friends you can consult, you can talk to, you can seek advice from? And who are these type of friends you have around you who do advise you business wise?
To break that so easily, and I just sometimes I don't talk to people. I talk to myself because I feel you make your own noise in your own, inner you, like that makes sense. Okay, why I don't do that with people so much is because, as I said earlier on, there are times like you break through to people about what you're going through, what you want to be like in the next 2 days, and breakthrough is just an easy step to take sometimes, but it takes a lot to understand and make it a breakthrough. Like this being here today has never been a dream. This has been a work over and over. So if it was a dream, then I would have been somewhere already. I kept dreaming, but then the work that I kept putting, the energy was real, and it has kept me here. So if I have challenges at the work, one thing I need to know is, what art am I having of late? Being in the photography, you need to have art. As a photographer, you need to be so artistic, you need to be so reasoning, like you don't need to think around, you need to see outside. That's why most times I don't learn around. I want to learn outside. Even I'm learning with people who have better gadgets than me, because now if I'm going to learn with people whom I have the same gadgets with, I'm not going to have a difference. Yeah, so I learn outside to make change and then improve on the business. So that is how I most times do. Talk to myself, what can I best do? Okay, what are the prices? You're going to deal with wholesale, yes. What products do you have? And are these the products that people need today? Yes, okay. What are the prices? Those are things you need to have. And like me, most times I make sure that I have these breakdowns of prices. Maybe I give people offers. They always will come. But the problem with us here is people here don't take sometimes our social media platform serious. There are times we drop things there, and these are things real that are running actual. For whoever is going to come across has a chance. If I'm going to post today that, hey, it's a new week, we're having an offer. And what is the offer? So you as the client, you as the service in need, you have to come through to me and be like, hey, I'm going for photo shoots, and like, what is my offer? You have the right to ask, yeah? Because I posted, or because my other guys have posted, you have the right to ask them. They're ready to tell you, right? We're not going to post out the offer and be like, hey, today we're doing pictures at 2,000. Damn, no, we don't do that. This is business. This is supposed to be private. It's supposed to be more me and you. And how long the offer is going to run is the only day that we display. This offer is going to run for a week. It's going to run for 3 days. So that is what switches your business to how you want it run. To me, I speak to myself a lot. So I would go and talk to you, Lady Bits, and be like, hey, my business is running down. You're going to tell me, you know what? You need to have bigger cameras now to convince people. And where will I get the money? I don't have the money. So I need to talk to myself. Around me, I use what I have to make sure that it gets me the other step. Yeah. In
a simple term, that you shouldn't put yourself on pressure in the work you do. If you're going to put yourself on pressure because Lady Bits is doing that, I think I need to be like her. Do you know what she does to reach where she is? Do you know what Savvy has done to reach where he is? That is a question for you, and that's a question for me. When you see someone successful in business, it doesn't mean that that person just succeed once. That person started from somewhere. Before you reach someone, first have a meeting with yourself. See what you're going to do. Use the resources within your limit to reach the destination you want to reach. Now you're looking at a situation where you are going to talk to someone. Not every friend around you is your friend. This person is going to backstab you where your hand will not reach. You see?
Sometimes I say these are people I know.
Okay.
The real friends, they are obviously there, but they are not many. There are a lot of people we know, they call us their friends, but they're not our friends. Yeah, but just have to keep cool with them, keep your limits with them, and make sure it is a positive one with them. So that is how I understand my relationship with people. And then like challenges that I have on the photography side, I literally spoke about my barber shop and the graphics maybe, but then on the photography side, the discouragements that people come up with, being a photographer, being male or female photographer, there's obviously that question that people have behind their minds and be like, hey, there is a way you're going to have your clients. Yes, it's obvious, but then if you have a goal of your business as a photographer, you need to have goal. You need to know that what you're having here is worthy your life. Right now, what I have right now is worth having. Let me say a small house for me that I can't pay rent, or it's worth having my a car for me that I can drive. So if you are a photographer and then have that in your mind, and then you will not literally be distracted from your goals. There's going to be this question like, I know that girl there, there's that way it comes, or maybe that guy there, us being a female photographer. So there are these questions that keep coming, and there are these debates that people keep having around, and like there are these discouragements like, your work is not nice, your work is not like the other person. Like, you can't compare my work. We're not here to be the same. What if we're the same? Where will you go? Right? You need a taste of art. You need to go to, okay, let's just use a simple example. I would want to say this, not in bad faith here. You need to go to my colleague Benchmark, have a shoot with him. His art is different. His art is unique. He's in his own way. Like, he's a different guy. And like, go to Also Arts, he's a different guy. You go to Filmstar, go to Ken Clarity, go to Alan Pate, whoever, any other photographer within town, go to them. These people have different arts. I have my own art. I would not want to do art the same like him, Benchmark, or Alan, or whoever. Not because I want to be ahead, but I want to be in my own circle with my own. So I would not want to rush and do something. I'm not on pressure of my art. I want to make sure that my art satisfies the person who's going to come to me and be like, hey, this is what I waited for and this is what I needed. So that is how I always take. But then these are challenges that we face. So when it comes to where people be like, hey, that one, you've maybe eaten her, that's the word they use, you've eaten that one, and you are so off. Yeah, that's how they be. That's how they be. That's bad manners, and that's why we don't grow as youths. Trust me, there are a lot of people colors, they be like that one. It's weird, and that's where some of the discouragements come for us as photographers, as content creators. Those things we always go through. But me personally, I would always say it is yes or no for someone to do that. It's a mind blowing that if someone is doing that or not doing that, you never know what is their goal at the end of the day. Yes, if someone is doing this, obviously the business is going to go down. You like it or not, you're going to do something for free, of course. Right now, let's say this is an example. You are someone that I'm having, and this is via my business, and I'm going to do things for free. It's a must. I have to do for you things for free because you're being there, giving me time, right? So how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to have time to go to work? How am I going to facilitate my transportation? Because I will literally have no money. I'm doing it for free. That's where our brands keep going down. A lot of us have shut down the businesses because of all this. So I would not really encourage us to do this. I would encourage us instead learn, and then not envy people. Be free and be ready to learn. Like me, even actually, I offer lectures for photography, videography, and any other thing that I do. I offer people lessons, and like, if anyone is willing to learn, then I'm good to go with them. So that is how it is supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting to know because sometimes when you do something, you need to know that at the end of the day, I need to get something in my pocket to facilitate my transport, my feeding, my house rent. My parents are having eyes on me. I need to go home with a kg of sugar. I need to get them a bar of soap. A lot of things that you need to do for your parents. So if you're going to come out here, don't come out to come and compete. Come out to change your life story. Come out to change your story at home. Come out to fight for your life, but not to fight someone down. So when you're doing this, make sure you don't need to see Savi down. Instead, raise his hand. How are you going to raise Savi's hand? Through supporting him. I'm going to support Savi. If he's taking a picture of maybe 10,000, then you'll be like, okay, let's do 9,000, let's do 8,000, 5,000. Yet he is going to, is it called, is it film? You're going to, I don't know how you produce those things, but I think you need to pay for it.
Yeah, sure, obviously.
That is it.
There are those printouts that you need to do and pay for. Yeah.
He needs to pay for those things. Where he's working, he needs to pay for the rent. He needs to go home using transport. The moment you see him footing or walking, maybe out of desire, you will be like, you see, nowadays he's poor, he's walking. People will always talk. People will talk. So what you do is when you want to help someone by raising this person's business, support with the whole heart. Support knowing that I want this person to reach somewhere. Okay, if you're going to be maybe a frequent client, like this weekend you're coming for a photo shoot, any day for a photo shoot, he has that token to give out. I see most of these photographers giving offers. Yeah, maybe during big days, towards big days, even another time. They'll be like, okay, the whole of this week, a photo that we're taking at 5,000, we're taking at 3,000. The offer is going to last for 1 week. So what's wrong if you don't have the 5,000? Use that duration, that chance for 1 week. Come take pics as much as you want. Go start posting them. You can post one in January, you can post another one in April.
But sometimes of the art you have, you want to post everything.
You want to post everything once. Be like, okay, let them see who I am because I can do it. No, let's not do things that way. So when you want to support someone, please let's do it willingly. You know, one person who is not so much into photo shoot, but I think I need to start doing that. It's been you who does that for me, and one of these days I really need to come and do some as well support because it's a brotherhood and sisterhood in this. So issues of also partners. Me, I once dated a guy who is a border. This nigga drops me to town. I pay him. I pay him and because the bike alone he's riding is not his. He's going to pay his boss.
One thing
now, and then secondly, when I'm done with work, I call him, hey, where are you? I'm done. Come pick me. Sometimes he gives me the bike, I ride him home. Actually, I'm riding myself home. The moment I reach, I drop off bike, I pay him. This guy was like, is this serious? I'm like, yeah. How are you going to pay your boss? People will say you're carrying your girlfriend and she's not paying. So those are things I don't need. If it is development, it is development. Support that person. If it's your partner who is doing something, you want to come for a photo shoot, be like, hey, babe, I'm coming for a photo shoot. Come do it, pay him. It is up to him to give you 2,000 for transport or not. So instead of saying he's a photographer, I'm going to do my photos there for free. You bring your friends. This is my sister. You're going to bring the whole family into this business, and you definitely see the downfall of this guy. At the end of the day, you leave him.
This gives me a question. Back reflects of my mom. Like a day I had a conversation with her, and mom was like, if not me as your mother, whom do you want to grow with? I told my mom, frankly, maybe my girlfriend, because I would not want to do things for free. Even for you as my mother, there is a way that I will also want you to help me. This is what will keep me going, because if I'm going to do for free, I will not even take steps ahead. So I would wish to grow with my girlfriend or my woman that is yet to come, because if that growth is really genuine, and then this makes the bond so strong, family is going to stand on more than two legs, I should say, in the simple terms. Because if it's only me, then one of it gets weak. Trust me, you will never back up me. And if it is both of us, this makes sense. It's going to be more strong. So let's grow together as partners, as family.
Anyways, that is interesting. We just wanted to give you a clue on what is happening. But anyways, that will answer us that works to the benefits that you are seeing in all this work you are doing as massive sports, massive arts, and massive cuts. You will really give us some few of the benefits as in for the years you've been in this art.
I started with the barbershop. That has been most of my story. With the barbershop, like my good times with this, like I would enjoy seeing my art on someone's head and be like,
taking pictures.
yes.
Yeah,
And
I keep feeling feeling it, I keep enjoying it. I'm like, where's this guy? Maybe when I give you your first, you need to give it a try.
Sure. Okay, so I would all the time get impressed. I feel happy seeing my haircut on someone, like my art on someone, and be like, yo, that's my cut. And like obviously, there's a way, I don't know if really people feel this. Maybe the closest people obviously feel. Any other thing I do out, you obviously realize this is different. Like this is why I do my things. I don't know if it is to the standard or not, but then I feel it is so different, like so unique. So like every other thing I do, that motivates me. The motivation I get out of the results I see out there, the responses is way different. Yeah, though a couple of days back I've been having my little podcast that I run on my platform to talk. So there's a time I said like people don't really appreciate you back. They appreciate you there, and like it's not back to you. It's not the money they give you, but how they push you out there. Just like today, this is going to run out. Yes, this is a big support to me. I appreciate this because not only me or not only my family was going to see about this. 1, 2, 3 people who are inspired are going to get more motivated to literally get close to me about this. So that motivates me, and this changed my life. Where I've been before was not like this. Generally all these 3 that I'm doing, that I'm yet to also maybe add something onto, the future goals are there.
Next to be massive designs when it comes to boutique.
Yeah, like massive collections I ever had that, by the way, in the previous studio, but then I didn't see the value well, but I needed to put a proper budget for it because so that it runs well. So like general all this, the benefits I had was a switch better of life that I am on today. And like a lot of people see us well off. Like me personally, I'm not well off, but at least I'm living that fair life. Compared to the previous, because every other day I wake up and I'll be like, I don't want to be like yesterday. I want to be like the present should be different. And I don't promise my ahead days. I always promise my present, because this is why I'm living. Who knows, I'm not reaching the next day. I don't wish for that, I don't wish for hard lucks, but I always don't promise my days ahead, even if the next hour ahead of me, I really do, because I can't tell you that Lady Beats tomorrow I'm going to buy a car. Damn, I may not reach, I may not even have the money, so I will not have that. So why do I have to promise? If yesterday I failed something, I need to fix that today, make sure that it's a clean deal. So that's how I've been, and this has changed my life in so many ways. This has made me gotten positive people like you guys that believed in me, and those are benefits to me, because if not that, then I can't work alone. And I have an amazing team to work with. My guys are good, they're amazing, and they're easy to work with, they're easy to approach, they're easy to talk to, and that has been most that gave me courage, that gave me the positive sides of my work. Most my mom, who encouraged me every other day that, son, keep going, I'm going to do nothing for you, but I'll always keep telling you that keep going. That is it. So I've always loved that from her and the people around me who are positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting one. I don't want us to look at the youths and what you will tell a youth who is outside there. But before that, just a quick one. Savi, you are into massive cuts, massive design, and massive sorts. Yes. Few months ago, I as well see you into music. So
that's a crucial question. Yeah,
that's why I just said a quick one.
Yeah, that was so quick. Yeah, I still do the music, and I'm still going to do the music. Okay. I literally have this in the back of my mind. I'm trying to purchase this. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I just need to say it. I'm just going to have a quick say about this. I'm having plans of having my mini studio home, because the kind of music I want to do is my own. I literally don't want to do music. Yeah, I want to do my music myself. Like I want to have my own taste, like myself. I'm going to have my mini studio where I live. It's not for business. My own.
That's for yourself.
My own. If it comes to business, then that is after some time.
Okay.
That is after some time. So
who knows, even in that near future, you may also want to produce the videos.
Obviously, okay. The biggest reason why I was doing the music is I'm a photographer.
Yes.
I'm doing videos too. So how about I market myself first? I start with myself. You're going to see my ad and be like, oh, I think I need to take my audios to him, and then he have a script for me for my video. So this is why I need to. There's so many ways of how you can. My dad and all broke down and got me to here. And for someone who is out there that maybe has finished some level, to me, I would say it's not about the school. And I think I've ever said it to 2-3 people that I wish to have a photography or a filming school. Like here, this is what I ever thought. Though the funds are not there, but I'm really looking up close to that, like working hard. I know here people will not. There are people out there who have money. They don't know what to do with the money. They just want to say that they have the money, but.
Right. I think that one alone, how I wish we have enough time, would definitely have to get so much into this. We're only remaining with 2 minutes. In these 2 minutes, I'm giving you 1 solid minute in actual to summarize and have your last word, and then remind the viewers where you are located, how best they can locate you, and see maybe give them that proper details about you, and then I'll use the last minute to conclude this.
Yeah, thank you so much. We would really talk the whole day, I know, but yeah, this has come to an end. Yeah, let's take it from there. Yeah, so where we are right now is at Concord, room C307, the second floor, because you don't count the first floor down. That's a ground floor.